Hi there, vinyl community. It's Keith here to do another video, and this time I'm going to show you what I picked up this morning. It was a rainy day, so I was off work, and I went into the town early this morning, and I went to Comeback Records and picked up some vinyl. And it's also responding in a way to Ben Costello's video recently showing his ECMs, and he was showing his copy of John Abercrombie's Timeless, featuring Jan Hammer. And this was one of the first things I'd ever found on ECM from the Record Lending Library. But anyway, as we're talking about Jan Hammer, first thing I'm going to show is Jerry Goodman and Jan Hammer, Little Children. This is of interest because another friend, Manfred, he gave me a disc way back in 2006, and he had several songs on it that he didn't recognize, and he wondered if I would help to identify them. And one of them was a track called Country and Eastern Music, and it was from this album. And this is fine fusion, really interesting tracks, and just the duo, and yeah, an interesting label, the Nemperor label, Nemperor Records. So, very nice. Is that upside down? It is, isn't it? That's better. And then a mode. Really nice to have that. So I shall put that back in. Second track on this album with the mystery tracks was identified, or falsely identified, as being by Spirit, a track called Look What the Devil Has Done. And so that was quite well, it's not correct, because it's kind of put us off the track of identifying it, because we found the version on a live Spirit album, but it wasn't what was on the record. But with a little bit of search, we found that it was from Randy California and his album Captain Copter and the Fabulous Twirlybirds. And the track is actually just called The Devil. Where is it now? There it is. I'm looking on the wrong side. So this is on Embassy, CBS Embassy. And the rest of the album is pretty fine as well. I'm really pleased to find this. There's lots of reverse guitar effects, and that's but that will always impress me, having reverse guitar effects. And I only paid €6 for this. Alright, steady hands. There you go. So, Captain Copter and the Fabulous Twirlybirds by Randy California. And this album I didn't get this morning, but I got it sometime last year, but never bothered to show it. But it's another track, and the track from Jeremy Spencer and the Children, linking to the Children before, which was identified as Warhorse, and it's a really terrific track, but I don't care much for the rest of this album. I'll probably go back to it again and see if there's anything there anymore for me, but it's on CBS. And don't see anything specific in the Dead Wax at the moment. Oh yes, there's an A with a circle around it at the top of it. But this is this comes from Holland, made in Holland. So this is a Dutch copy of that album. So Ben also mentioned some David Sylvian connections with ECM, and on this album, I don't know if you know that Mark Isham is featured on this album, and I have the 12-inch single of Let the Happiness In, also featuring Mark Isham. So in connection with ECM, there's Mark Isham and Art Lander, and the album's called We Begin. Maybe you should check that out if you get a chance. So this morning I did get Gone to Earth. I had this originally on CD, and then I have it on the Weatherbox collection, and I gave the CD away before I came to Germany, and I've decided that now is the right time to acquire the album, the double album. And yes, this does feature now, got to get the names right. Kenny Wheeler. Yes, you mentioned Kenny Wheeler, so Kenny Wheeler is featured here from an ECM artist. And this is a German copy and has special labels. I think they're all the same. Yes, on each side is all the same. And paid €8 for this. Well, it's marked up as €8, but I think everything I bought came to about €45, and I paid €40 for 6 albums. So I'm pleased to have that. Put that there. And then again with ECM, you showed some Eberhard Weber colours, and I have Silent Feet. That's interesting for you to check out there. And so this morning, in my search through Comeback Records, I found The Following Morning. This was marked up as €10, and I think maybe paid €9 for it. Very nice, cool picture of Eberhard on the back. And this features Rainer Brunner Barrios on piano, and cello, French horns and oboe as members from the Philharmonic Orchestra Oslo. So, again, ECM, oh, it's got a sticker on there. And then you showed Return to Forever. This is on the ECM. Yes, the fabulous cover, as you mentioned. ECM. Yeah. And this morning I found Where Have I Known You Before? Return to Forever, featuring Chick Corea. And I paid $6 for this, or maybe $5 I paid for that, actually. And this, I think this was on a special price label on Polydor. It's fantastic for me to have this again, because when this was originally released, a friend of mine back in England had several of Return to Forever's albums, and I would listen to them constantly, and I've missed them in between times, so it's nice to have my own copy. I did get one, Romantic Warrior. I have that in my collection. And oh, wait a minute, put that under there. And at last, following on from there, is Return to Forever, featuring Chick Corea, No Mystery. And this is marked up as 10, or but maybe paid 9 for this. I love the cover, featuring the Liquid Lights show. That's special to me. And again, this is on Philips. Hope you found that of interest, and let me know what you think of it, and I hope to see you all again in the next video. Bye for now.